let us cultivate development program for the sustainability of the rural community in Krishnarayapuram block of Karur district. Let us cultivate development program. Villages are the backbone of India. In the past, the contribution of rural economy was nearly 50% of the GDP. Our great leaders, Kamarajar and others, worked for improving agriculture on which 70% of the population depends on. Present situation of the environment, the climate change, and due to failure of monsoon, farmers have lost hope on agriculture and in search of livelihood are migrating to cities seeking alternative employment. To change this situation and bring hope to the rural agricultural community, Gramiyam has taken initiatives towards sustenance of farmers. Gramiyam, a social service organization established in the year 1991 with committed service-minded people under the leadership of Mr. P. Narayanan, who is also the chairperson, has taken up lot of developmental activities for the promotion of the rural livelihood in Karur districts. Gramiyam has implemented programs especially for the development of children, young women and the farming community. In this journey so far, Gramiyam has involved more than 25,000 families in its target area and has improved their livelihood. Under education, Gramiyam is running evening schools and computer centers in 20 villages to improve their knowledge and to continue studies. To empower women through community-based organization, 1,986 self-help groups were promoted and capacity building training was provided to them. Financial assistance of 80.8 crores was provided to the groups through various financial institutions for the economic activities, and the repayment of loan is more than 95%. To improve and sustain agriculture, 280 farmers groups were formed and the training required to improve farming activities and credit linkage for farm-based activities were provided through financial institutions. Karur is one of the backward districts of Tamil Nadu with an average annual rainfall of 652 millimeters. Agriculture and textile sector are the main sources of income for the people of this district. In Krishnarayapuram block, main occupation of the people is agriculture. Out of 25 panchayats, 17 depend on monsoon rain. If monsoon fails, the life of people becomes miserable. Conserving water during monsoon or whenever it rains is the only solution for their livelihood. Agriculture and the crop pattern was affected in the past due to monsoon failure and universal climate changes. To revive agriculture and boost farming community, Let Us Cultivate program was implemented with the objective of integrated development through watershed development and self-help group project for an overall improvement of rural livelihood. With the financial support of the Society General Software Solutions Private Limited, Bengaluru, and with the guidance of OFI in the following backward villages of Krishnarayapuram block: Pottaravuthanpatti, Vakkanamadai, Topputottam, Periyakulathur, Kakayampatti, Kattapulipatti. For the period of 3 years from 2017 to 2019, through this program, 993 families were benefited directly and 2,400 families have also gained benefits indirectly. Geographically, 2,202 acres of land were covered in the program. In the first phase, village level meetings were conducted to explain the project details, participation and contribution of the community. To ensure the participation of the community, 3 types of CBOs were promoted: Farmers Group, Women Self-Help Group, Resource Management Committee. Capacity building training for the evolved groups were imparted. 45 farmers group with a membership of 600 farmers. Members' trainings were periodically conducted on these following topics: modern farming technology, organic farming, sustainable agriculture, water management, crop management, micro irrigation techniques, marketing of farm products, government schemes in agriculture. The trainings were conducted in association with Agricultural Department and KVK, Karur District. Self-savings, self-reliance, self-respect are the thematic goals of self-help groups, and the training was focused on these. 70 self-help groups were promoted with a membership of 760, and the following trainings were conducted in order to sustain the empowerment of women. The training were conducted on following topics: group dynamics, structure of system of operation, banking activities, internal and external lendings, bookkeeping, financial management, government schemes. Resource management committees were formed in each tank villages. 6 RMCs were promoted with 120 members who enrolled for the maintenance of the tanks after the project period. Training to RMC were conducted on project implementation and maintenance of water bodies and functioning of RMCs. Water is essential for all creatures in the universe to live. Without water, existence of life is not possible. Due to the effect of climate changes, biodiversity cycle has escalated the farmers' struggle with natural calamities. The only solution is to train the farmers on how to conserve water through various techniques. Under the program, farmers are trained on traditional farming culture. The following activities are implemented through Let Us Cultivate development program: desilting and renovation of 6 tanks, construction of 3 check dams, farm bunding, earthen bunding, deepening of 13 open wells, nursery raising, and plantation of 6,040 trees. Rainwater harvesting structures in 4 wells. Due to desilting and renovation of tanks, the storage capacity of the tanks have improved. In Kakayampatti tank by 21 lakh liters, Kattapulipatti tank by 40.40 lakh liters, Periyakulathur tank by 42.50 lakh liters, Thoputtotam tank by 35.56 lakh liters, Potharawuthanpatti tank by 55.10 lakh liters, and Vakkanamadai tank by 48.52 lakh liters. The crop yield capacity of millets and oil seeds has increased from 2 tons to 2.5 tons per acre. An additional income of 4,000 rupees per acre is an additional income apart from the regular income. There is a sharp increase in the water table from 3 to 8 feet. The water table in the borewell has also improved. The beneficiaries of the well who had single crop a year before are now going with 2 crops per year. Out of 6,040 trees planted, 85% of the plants have survived. and they are helping in carbon reduction. The type of trees planted are pungan, neem, teak, rosewood, mango, matchstick tree, lemon, jackfruit, and navel have been planted. Before the monsoon, the RMCs are doing the maintenance of water bodies like cleaning of channels and desilting of tanks. All the 70 self-help groups were linked with the financial institutions for financial assistance for their economic activities, and the amount is 2.12 crore rupees. Presently, 612 members are doing economic activities like backyard poultry, milch animal, goat rearing, vegetable cultivation, floriculture, medicinal plant cultivation, etc. By doing these economic activities, the contribution of women in the income generation has helped in their families' sustenance, and they are also respected by their family and the community. By doing the water conservation and the women development activities through Let Us Cultivate program has enlightened the life of the targeted community people and has reduced the farmers' migration towards urban centers to a large extent. Through the implementation of Let Us Cultivate development program, the livelihood of the targeted people has improved. Gramium has trained the local NGO Isai Trust on capacity building of the community and the implementation of water conservation activities. Isai Trust has implemented project activities in the third year with the guidance of Gramium. During the project implementation phase, the team from Society General Software Solutions Private Limited Bengaluru has visited the project area and interacted with the community.
Mrs. Dhanalakshmi, animator of Durga SIG, consists of 12 members. They are keeping regular monthly savings and saved up to 80,000 rupees and rotate the amount within the group members as internal lendings. Periodical trainings were conducted to strengthen the group. They availed a credit assistance of rupees 6 lakhs through the bank, repaying regularly without delinquency. All the members are involved in income generating activities like goat rearing, milch animal rearing, and supporting their children's education. Mrs. Susila, animator, Pavalam Self-Help Group of Irubadipatti Village, mobilized rupees 1,20,000 rupees as their savings. We made access for credit linkage, availed the sum of rupees 8 lakhs and invested the amount on goat, milk animal rearings and petty business. Repayment of loan follows promptly. Through this group intervention, standard of living lifted up and social status in the family and in the society has transformed positively. Mr. Kalamegam, farmer from Kattaripatti village, owning 6 acres of land. Before this project, he has done the cultivation in 3 acres only, with small millets and vegetables. After the project completed, the tank was desilted and renovated. He planted valuable trees in his empty lands, and also he cultivated vegetables and flowers through drip irrigation and also through wells. He planting 150 trees. Within 3 years, the value of the trees are around 1 lakh. He is also the leader of RMC and along with RMC members maintaining the water bodies every year before monsoon starts. Mr. Govindaraj from Kattaripatti village, with the financial assistance provided and also availed loan from the bank, the well was deepened to 10 feet. After deepening and desilting the well, now the water level is 15 feet and he is doing the cultivation to 4 to 5 acres. The area of cultivation has doubled through this program and the yield has also increased by 1 ton and the income has increased by rupees 5,000 from 1 acre. Mr. Gopal, RMC member from Vakkanamadai village, this tank was very old and silted. Through Let's Cultivate Development project, this tank was desilted and renovated. So for that, the water level increased. One borewell was dried. Now it is coming to use for drinking water. Farmers were attended trainings and changed the cultivation pattern. Floriculture cultivation is in practice and high additional income to the farmers. Mr. Ramar, a progressive farmer of Potaravathanpatti village, a middle class farmer and a member of Resource Management Committee, he stated that desilting and the renovation of the tank is useful for more storage of water and help in increasing the water table in the wells, and hope that this year northeast monsoon will be a good one and it will support the farmers to cultivation variety of crops in future course.
This program has created more confidence among the targeted people, and the people have realized the improvement in their standard of life. In a short time, the impact has created large hope for the farmers. And if the monsoon doesn't fail in the following years, the area of cultivation and the yield will be doubled. On behalf of the people from the project area, Gramium extends its sincere and heartfelt thanks to Society General Software Solutions Private Limited, Bengaluru, for their support and guidance for the successful implementation of the project, and also thank OFI for their guidance and necessary inputs. With the participation and the contribution of the community, the livelihood and standard of living of the people has improved towards a sustainable life.